how you doing? And welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my Married to Medicine recap. This is reality with DVDs. This is season 10, the episode finale. I think they only got 13 episodes. Is this episode 13? I believe it is, but it'll be down in the description. I wanted to get right on into it because I'm going to do a more detailed video about my girl Wendy. And Married to Medicine is it was actually a good episode. So but I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it. The main points was when they got ready to leave, Dr. Remington McKimmey and his misogynoir and Toya and the wine. I got to break down the fashions, baby, the fashions on what I liked and what I didn't like. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the fashions at the Met Gala. But the episode opens up where they were still in Hilton Head. And we're wrapping up the trip. Fine. This trip has been exhausting. Started out with Dr. Jackie and everybody argued and, about the Long Tall and his mole talking. Don't that mole look like it have a whole conversation with you? So Long Tall and all of that, having an affair down there, it was just outrageous. Now as for them, I don't know if it's out there, up there, or down there. Georgia's down here. Yeah, up there because Georgia is south. I think Georgia is further south than Mississippi is actually. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not a geography expert, but I know some geography. So the main thing in this scene is they discuss where the $150,000 went. They all agree that Remington McKimmey. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the type of money that you really can't hide, especially from a narcissistic jackass. So, in my opinion, so, girl, you have to go in little spurts. You should have got 5,000 here, put it over there, 5,000 there, put it over there. That's how you have to move with somebody. You have to move like a snake when you're dealing with a snake. That's my opinion. I don't particularly care for this man or his attitude. He can go. These women to me are too progressive to be sitting here and listening to this damn foolishness. And that's just how I feel about it. Period. Oh, by the way, I was going to tell you that, Quiet makes an appearance on this show. And she's looking good in confessionals as she always look. And I stand on what I said about her outfit at the reunion. I love it. Nobody's going to change my mind. Thank you for commenting and how you feel about the outfit down in my comments. I appreciate the commentary and the back and forth. However, I said what I said. She didn't look like Babs to me. No. Fresh skin, fresh face, beautiful dress, in my opinion. Okay? And she was my 1 and 2. I don't see what you can see in my eye on the other dresses. That's my opinion. So we're going to move on from there. So they go to dinner. It's going to be a 10-year, is it platinum or aluminum? 10 years is aluminum. And I've never been married, so I don't care about that stuff. But anyway, just keeping it 100. And they're doing a 10-year aluminum anniversary. And the dinner is beautiful. Lovely setting. I love silver. I love aluminum. Everybody looked nice at this event to me. Everybody. But sweetie, we need some work, honey. We need some work. But again, I did love, the way everybody looked. It was coordinated. I wouldn't say that I liked all the fashions out per se, But as far as the look itself goes, I love that whole setup. Everybody's enjoying themselves. of course, Simone can't help herself, and that screeching voice, she gonna have to bring up about people's marriages and who all has asked for a divorce. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised at all that Eugene raised his hand. I'm not surprised that Alicia and Remy Kim raised his hand. Did you hear what she said in that confession? She said that man had her in there cooking stew while her legs were swollen. This is the foolishness that I am speaking of. I wish I would. That's exactly what. See, I'm just going to tell you, like I tell the rest of them, as my father used to say. My daddy told me to find somebody to treat me like my mom, like he treated my mom. 49 years old, haven't found it yet. I'm cool with it. All right. That's neither here nor there. This man have her on her feet cooking and her feet swollen. Disrespectful. Okay. So, I mean, she considered divorce. Baby. You better take that $150,000 and run. Oh, my opinion. But these people champion marriage on this show. And there's nothing wrong with championing marriage. But don't encourage people to stay in these damn toxic situations. You tried that mess with Quiet. Okay? And we all know the type of person that Dr. Jane is with his irritating ass. Okay? Sitting there, got this woman she complaining about endometriosis and every other complaint that she can come up with. And there she is. In a marriage where she's already seeing tendencies that Kawhi talked about, which she watched on the show. Okay. So, that's a beautiful dinner, beautiful conversation. They talked about how Simone and Dr. Cecil renewed their wedding vows. They actually thanked Heavenly for contributing to that situation. Okay, we're heading to the conversation about the Met Ball. Okay, so we have the Met Ball that's coming up, and I love the concept, love the idea. And then we have Toya and Dr. Eugene goes over to Dr. Simone's house, and simultaneously in another scene we have Phaedra, Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Heavenly discussing how they all contributed $1,000 plus some gay sponsorship. Now I don't know if Dr. Jackie was sponsoring the event or not. Besides her money, she had way more things to contribute than Toya and her wine. Okay. So then you have Dr. Simone and Dr. Eugene and Cecil, where they're all discussing how much the contribution of the wine was. Okay, so he came up with the number of cases times something, and he procured an amount of $1,440. That amount will stay in my head because he showed it on the calculator. And it's a little bit, I have a little bit of a photographic memory in some ways. So, there you go on that. Then you have Dr. Heavenly saying that it's not fair. Phaedra said that she contributed because she got the coins. And, she contributed to the food, wine, champagne, all that type of stuff. And I'm just wondering how many more of them contributed wine, champagne, and food. Okay? Seems unfair to me. So, Toya is really standing on business. She really, really feels like she has done enough. So, we're getting prepared for the Met Gala, and we're getting ready. And then, this is that thing that I hated about Anita. And I'm going to tell you what that thing is in just 1 second. No, it's not going to take me a second. I wanted Anita to stay on the show, right? But now I realize why her ass had to go. Now, I love Karen, Dr. Karen. But at the same time, I'm seeing things that made me realize why it was like moments where I just could not stand her. This was one of those moments. She's getting ready. They invite her to the Met Gala. Where's Dr. Karen? Why did y'all invite her by herself? Oh, anyway. And she gets on the phone and they talking about quiet. Now, mind you, we don't want to have anything to do with quiet, right? But why did the conversation come up about quiet? Girl, that's your friend, girl. No, it's not. No, she ain't. She did the same thing about Toya when she got on the bandwagon with Dr. Heavenly and she was talking about Toya. But Toya all miraculously forgave her when she's the one who came up with the robbery caper as well. Came up with the having the affair caper, her and her friends. But oh, she's good. But the friend that you had in the friend group for over 10 years, oh, she's a pariah. Okay? Foolishness. I said what I said and I stand on business. So we get to the Met Gala and we're going to talk about some of the fashions on here. I hated Dr. Jackie's dress. It swallowed her up. It looked like it was ill-fitting. But then you have Dr. Helen over there. Her damn dress was too small. She about to lose all her triple H's, as she say. Them toddies should have been taped down a little bit better. Her and sour tea. Okay? A mess. And then Dr. Jackie shades her friend and says that she's about to have a nip slip. Well, the drama ensues when they're enjoying themselves at the party and they get to introducing themselves. And everybody's up on the stage, and Dr. Hamlin says, no, Toya can't come up here. And it's like, well, Toya can't come up. She introduces Dr. Simone, and then she calls Simone Whitmore. And see, Toya, you brought the attention to yourself. You did that. When you said it's Dr. Simone, actually. And then Dr. Heavenly does what Dr. Heavenly. Oh, Toya, you need to shut up, honey, because we all know you didn't contribute. You didn't give a dime. I contributed cases of wine. But you didn't contribute the agreed upon $1,000, dear. And then they get in confessional and they say, well, this time or the place. And she said, Dr. Hepburn said she felt like it was a time and place. Dr. Eugene pulls Dr. Damon to the side. He did not pull him in an aggressive way. Here goes Dr. Damon getting defensive. Oh, hold up, buddy. Don't touch me like that. And Dr. Eugene is like, I don't have anything against you. Your wife tried to embarrass my wife as if she didn't make a contribution. But to my understanding, everybody contributed the $1,000 plus. And if Toya was going to do it that way and just because she was upset because they were taking down her pictures and stuff, if she was going to do it that way and invoke sponsorship, all she had to do was contribute a certain amount of wine, and she didn't want to pay in a certain amount of cash. Say $500. $500 for a case of wine and $500 in cash. That way, your $1,000 would have been covered. You would have had some money that you contributed, and then Dr. Helen wouldn't have had to embarrass your ass because it was indeed necessary. Somebody had to do it. And see, that's where that Scorpio come out, and Dr. Heavenly that me and her is alike about. If I've given my $1,000 and you come up in here and you trying to sell some stuff and then you don't think you should sell and you don't think you should have to pay, child back. It don't work that way. And then the fact that the fact is that you were trying to sell the wine. Advertising. So you got free advertising and you didn't pay. And probably the wine was free. It was probably given to you so they could, in your little wine club, so you could, whatever that's market it. That's the word I'm looking for. Child buy. That's not a real contribution. But anyway, moving right along, our girl comes back. My girl. Miss Quad. Now, I just like over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I like Melody. But I can call Melody out when she's wrong. I'm not the kind of fan that can't call her out when she's wrong, fan of the show. Dr. Eugene was uncomfortable with Quiet being there. Quiet should have been there if she wanted to be. She appeared. Nobody can explain how she got there. Nobody, because Dr. Jackie shading her in confession, talking about how did she get there, who invited her. I would think that it was probably Dr. Hill or production. Did we think about that? So when Quiet walks in, Toya walks her ass out. So what? You didn't contribute to the party anyway. Goodbye, Felicia. And as Dr. Simone says, that situation, that's what they were talking about when they said that by Felicia, because Quiet came in. Quiet was absolutely working the room as she should, and she was polite. She made me uncomfortable when she asked that Urza for a hug. I want to hug this ugly ass. Forget Dr. G and his old lady over there. Okay? You were too nice to them. But I believe what you wanted to show was that you can be in the same room with them and not feel some kind of way about him being with her. Old news, as you said. And that pretty get up you had on, looking fabulous in your confessional, honey. Anyway, yes, I am a fan of Quads. And like I said, I can call her out. Yes, Quad has a huge, I get tired of the soliloquies. Yeah, I hate it. But again, I hate gang ups even more. Okay, and at the end of the episode, Dr. Jackie acts as if Quad is like a bump. You know, one of those bumps that reoccurring when you having your cycle. That's what she acts like. You know, like she's just like that reoccurring pimple that never goes away. Well, Dr. Jackie with her slick little shade in the confessionals, that's how she does. Say it to their face, heifer. Say it to their faces. And then when you find out that Dr. Jackie is indeed a soror to Alicia, and she's like, "What's soror?" She said, "I knew I liked you better." And all actuality, she probably meant that. I'm not gonna say she didn't mean it. And Dr. Heavenly, in one of her confessionals, she did say that, because I don't like Remy Femi Kimmy or his attitude, but she says that Dr. Damon is just, I'm like that too, buddy. I just don't vocalize it. No, you're not like that. Y'all, please each other section. If you're gonna have me in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant, you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to do something else to get my attention. But anyway, we're gonna wrap all of this up. That's that on that Marital Medicine episode. The finale episode. The name of it was the Med Gala, like I thought. But what we're gonna do is close this out, and as I do, when I close, I'm gonna chunk them up. Deuces. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video.